When I was 4 days old, I was put into foster care. Rather than falling a victim of my circumstance, I was put into a loving family that cared for me and treated me with love and passion I didn't even know existed. I was blessed in comparison to other kids that get put into the system. I was adopted when I was 4 by my grandparents, and my mom and dad adopted me from them when I was 7. So yeah, my current mom used to be my sister. Confusing, I know. You know what else is confusing? Is having a 7-year-old try to register why she is the only black girl at family parties. Why she has always had this weird feeling of being the odd one out, even though her family was blind to their racial differences. What gets even more confusing is answering the common question asked in elementary school. How many siblings do you have? Well, wait a second. My adoptive parents have a daughter, Zoe, that I live with, and is the baby sister I've always wanted. But do I count my biological brothers and my sister? So, do I have 4 siblings, or do I have 1? I've always hated that question. Now I just say I have 2 siblings, Zoe, who is 13, and Gavin, who is 7. Growing up, having a white family led me to grow up in white culture, whatever that means. After all, we have a black president, we all get down to Beyonce, there's a pretty general understanding that the KKK is bad, Oprah is good, and the N-word is just, off limits. I've lost count of how many times a friend or acquaintance or complete stranger has told me, it's like you're not even black, you're like an Oreo. Or, you're the whitest black person I know. Or even better, I like that you're black but not ghetto black. Compliments in the eyes of speakers. Congratulating me on achieving proper English and disliking rap music and wearing well-fitted clothing to stay out of jail. And getting good grades and having ambitions in spite of my glaring blackness. Implying that those black individuals who use "nah" where I use "no," and listen to Kendrick while I listen to Demi Lovato, and wear baggy jeans instead of my American Eagle jeans, are somehow below me. Praising me for leaning more towards white culture than black. In the eyes of everyone else, I am just an Oreo, conforming to white culture and not becoming a victim of being black. But I do not strive to be white because I don't think being black makes me any less of a person. I'm not a cookie. I'm a human being, a black human being, with morals, ambitions, and a family that loves me unconditionally. Maybe I'm not familiar with black culture as I would like to be, but I'm working on it. And I wish I had an answer on how to make people stop using offensive labels to describe someone. But it's a work in progress, and so am I. But am I happy with my life? Absolutely. Would I change any of it? Absolutely not.